Ladies and gentlemen, from the Huerta Center here in Philadelphia, Bellator Fighting Championships along with Everlast and FullTiltPoker.net. Learn, chat, and play with the pros. Tonight here at Bellator 33 present a non-title super fight, 3 5-minute rounds in the lightweight division. And now introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He wears the colors of the Mexican flag, green, white, and red at 5'9", weighing in at 155 pounds. The UFC veteran and Bellator Season 2 tournament semifinalist as a freestyle fighter. Brings a professional record of 21 victories, 11 by knockout, 5 by way of submission against 4 defeats with 1 draw and 1 no contest. Representing Arena MMA, one of the most recognizable and inspirational fighters in mixed martial arts out of Los Angeles, California, introducing Roger El Matador Huerta. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the white at 5'8", weighing in at 155 pounds. With a background in boxing, the well-rounded mixed martial artist brings an impressive professional record of 20 victories, 11 by knockout, 7 by way of submission against 2 defeats. Universally recognized as one of the top lightweights in the world today, training out of Philadelphia Fight Factory from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the reigning Bellator World Lightweight Champion, Eddie Alvarez. And the referee for this contest, Kevin Mohall.
Okay, guys, it's a non-title fight. You've both been given your rules. Okay, give us a good, clean, hard fight, all right? Any questions? Any questions? Okay, tap gloves, come out fighting.
This is a non-title Bellator super fight, so it is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Roger Huerta is in the tricolor trunks, the green, white, and red of the Mexican flag. Eddie Alvarez is in the white trunks. Kevin Mohall is the referee.
Guys, let's fight!
The bell in round number 1.
Roger Huerta has a fine line to walk in this fight. He has to stay aggressive, but he cannot trade punches with Eddie Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez, the much harder puncher.
Immediately the chance of Eddie. 23rd pro MMA fight for Eddie Alvarez, and his first in his native Philadelphia. High kick by Huerta.
Eddie has a money right hand. Huerta coming out in the southpaw stance, so that's going to be Eddie's best punches. That right hand straight down the pipe. Man, doing a great job with those leg kicks.
Good kick indeed by Eddie Alvarez.
And they're taking Huerta off balance. That's what he wants. Now, Huerta's starting out tentative. You see he's a little gun shy here. He cannot do that if he expects to be successful. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt bad. He's already limping. He is already limping. Eddie Alvarez now just teeing off.
Big shots by Alvarez.
His leg is hurt. He has no balance on his leg. It's forcing him to switch orthodox. This is a bad sign.
Huerta missing with that one, too. Alvarez coming forward. Alvarez said in our fighter meeting he did not want to take a single backward step in this fight.
Well, Eddie now, he senses weakness. It's like blood to a shark. He's going to go hard for the finish.
Now it's Huerta coming forward.
Huerta, though, in full-time orthodox stance. He's here biting on the takedown. He's just waiting for Eddie. Oh,
big
good
right hand by Huerta. Just 1 loss in his first 23 pro MMA fights for Roger Huerta, but he enters this bout tonight having lost 3 of his last 4, all 3 by decision.
Now, you can win 50 in a row if you fight the right guys. It's who's going to do well against top talent, because that's what he has in front of him now.
Huerta said very candidly in our fighter meeting, quote, "I can't take another loss emotionally," almost indicating if he loses this fight, that may be the end of his MMA career.
Well, I hope not. I like Roger Huerta a lot. He's a young guy. But Eddie right now having his way. Good uppercut.
Huerta just missing with that left.
Now I hope Eddie Alvarez has seen the Joe Soto, Joe Warren fight and does not start getting overconfident here. If you have your man hurt, you got to finish him.
Single leg that finished with the outside trip by Eddie Alvarez. Huerta right back to his feet.
Those leg kicks may define the fight. If Roger Huerta is forced to fight from orthodox and he's not used to it, he cannot hang with the boxing of Eddie Alvarez. Switching back to southpaw, back to orthodox. I don't think he wants to get hit in that leg anymore. I think he's hurt bad.
Alvarez called Huerta, quote, a fighter's fighter, said that he is very resilient, but he thought that Huerta makes a lot of mistakes technically.
He certainly does. He can be a little wild. Eddie Alvarez is tight every single time. Took a left hook there, though.
Straight left hand by Alvarez on the forehead.
Yes, good boxing, good footwork. I like his head movement here.
Big right hand.
Great job. He doesn't box stiff. Now raising his hands, doing a little bit of the Nick Diaz. Joe Soto, Sugar Ray Leonard, for those who remember it. Throwing his hands up. He's got to be careful not to get overconfident.
Very entertaining round number 1.
I don't think, oh, good knee. I don't think Eddie has a lot of respect for Huerta's knockout power. Good right hand.
Great right hand again.
Good uppercut. And he is just beating Roger with punches left and right. Roger trying to answer back, but he is in big trouble here.
Alvarez in a position to throw knees. We'll see if he does so.
Trying to take the back here. That's what's been so impressive recently, has been his submission game. Choked Josh near unconscious, who has a very tough submission game.
Huerta back to his feet.
Huerta just doesn't have his legs under him. He's reacting. He's not being offensive, and that's where he's at his best, is when he's offensive. That beautiful uppercut once again.
Alvarez coming forward again with authority, Jimmy.
Big beautiful knee. He's hurt.
Oh, big right hand by Huerta. Flash knockdown. Alvarez right back to his feet. Now Huerta coming forward.
And he has to be careful here. Got to keep his hands up.
A true flash knockdown.
But that's just what I said. He's been floored before. He always gets back up and wins. I don't think he's that hurt. I think he's all right.
Straight left hand by Alvarez.
Another good right hand.
This is brilliant stuff. Dying seconds of round 1. We are headed to round number 2. UFC lightweight champion Frankie Edgar in attendance tonight here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Trained with Eddie Alvarez in preparation for this fight. Round number 2 of this Bellator super fight in the lightweight division. Roger Huerta versus Bellator's reigning 155-pound world champion Eddie Alvarez.
And those kicks are murder. He knows he's hurt. He's going to keep going with them.
Again, this is not for the title of Eddie Alvarez. Both fighters, though, competing as though this is for a world title, Jimmy.
That makes no difference to these guys. That belt means nothing right now. Eddie will take it home with him either way. He would not be happy taking it home and losing this fight.
The major point of that, though, being non-title under the unified rules of combat, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, not 5 5s.
Oh, beautiful kick once again.
Huge inside kick by Eddie Alvarez. Jimmy, on your scorecard.
10-9. Eddie Alvarez, you could call it 10-8, but those are very rare in MMA. I would go 10-9 Eddie Alvarez. But we are in Philly, but still, they're very rare.
Huerta was very clear. He said that he did not want to put this fight in the hands of the 3 state of Pennsylvania judges.
Well, the way he's fighting, he's not going to. He's just overwhelmed right now. He's just very tentative. He's trying to answer back, but man, just cannot get away from the strikes of Eddie Alvarez.
Alvarez just missing with the uppercut with the right hand. Low kick again by Eddie Alvarez.
Now, no lightweight in his career has outboxed Eddie Alvarez. None of them have. Aoki submitted him, but was not, didn't outbox him at all. There was no striking in that match. And Nick Thompson, the GOAT, his only other loss, that was at 170. He was just dwarfed by Thompson in that fight. But no lightweight has stood and banged and been successful, and he's taken on Kawajiri, Joachim Hansen, great strikers in Japan.
The left eye of Roger Huerta starting to close. Bad blinks out of the left eye by Roger Huerta.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if we see on that eye at all and bang, another kick.
Chopping kick by Alvarez, drops Huerta, but Alvarez doesn't pounce.
That's a little showboating, I think, by Alvarez. Just stands up and said, hey, you want some more, but didn't pounce on him. Alvarez right now not showing a lot of respect for the boxing of Huerta. But you see here, Huerta just waiting for Eddie, trying to catch him, but Eddie's just too fast. He can't do that. He has to initiate first, or he's going to take straight rights like that all night.
Those straight right hands are finding the mark continually throughout this fight for Eddie Alvarez.
Now, Huerta notoriously hard to finish. But hey, he doesn't have to finish. He's winning.
This is really entertaining stuff.
You see, even when he comes forward, Huerta's short on his punches. He's not committing.
Alvarez just missing with that left hook. Straight left stepping forward by Alvarez.
And after he does it, he angles out. He's not coming straight forward and straight back. He hits and then he angles.
Low kick by Alvarez. Huerta trying to counter with his straight right. Low kick by Roger Huerta.
You see those reaching punches. They leave you so open for that counter shot, and Eddie Alvarez is good with it.
Huerta coming forward, throwing punches and bunches, but really not landing. And now the takedown by Roger Huerta. Open guard held by Eddie Alvarez.
Now, Huerta has good ground and pound. He's good on top, but Eddie Alvarez tricky from his back. His submission game has come up by leaps and bounds.
Close guard held by Alvarez. First time he has been in this position thus far in the fight.
Oh, 45 seconds left in a round. He was dominating. Eddie Alvarez does not have to take any risks here.
Alvarez, as you see again, opens his guard. Big looping right hand from the top position by Huerta, and Alvarez to his feet. Waist cinch held by Roger Huerta.
Great job
by belly to back suplex, and he gets it. Alvarez again to his feet and turns away.
10 seconds left. Once again, finding a home for that lead uppercut.
We are headed to a third and final round.
How many fingers I got on? You're gonna tell me. Yeah, I call this fight. You have to tell me. Are you calling it? We're done.
Heading into our third and final round, and no, we are not. A stoppage before the start of round number 3.
I believe it was the leg injury. I think the doctor said the knee's no good. He cannot continue. And he's hopping over the cage into the arms of his wife. A well-deserved victory. A great celebration for Eddie Alvarez.
Eddie Alvarez embracing his wife, Jamie. We'll see if this is officially an injury retirement by Roger Huerta, a corner stoppage, or if this is a stoppage by the ringside physician.
We'll have to see. I think it was the doctor, but we'll have to check.
Regardless of the finish, it comes officially. 5 minutes of round number 2. Eddie Alvarez further lays claim as the top 155-pound fighter in all of mixed martial arts.
Well, the only, there are 2 other guys in this division that can make that claim. But my vote right now is going with Eddie Alvarez.
Ladies and gentlemen, taking the advice of the cage side physician, the fight is officially stopped upon the completion of round number 2. Therefore, the winner by TKO victory, Philadelphia's own, he is the reigning Bellator World Lightweight Champion, Eddie Alvarez.
I am here with your winner, the lightweight champ, Eddie Alvarez. Eddie, Roger, you had him hurt in the first round. He had a lot of heart hanging in there, but man, it seems like you couldn't miss tonight.
Oh, what a tough son of a, that guy wouldn't go down. I hit him with a lot of really good shots, and my hat's off to Roger for staying in there as long as he did.
Now, take a look up at the screens for us right in front of you. They're going to take you through some of those strikes that you landed in that fight. Did you realize how hurt you was, how much damage you were doing?
The first thing I realized was the leg kick. He seemed like he wanted to go down, so we worked on that when he switched southpaw to go to that leg kick. So definitely we used it to our advantage.
Now, I've interviewed a lot of fighters. Some of them say, I don't notice the crowd. I'm just focused on the fight. Tell me you didn't feel all these people behind you tonight, man. Did that help you out or what?
I love you guys. I love every single one of you guys, man.
Now, tonight you were supposed to face Pat Curran. He had a shoulder injury. He's going to be challenging you for your belt early next season. What do you and this Philadelphia crowd have to say to him?
Let's do it right back here in Philly. Hey, it's been a long time, guys. Thank you guys for coming out.
Congratulations, your lightweight champion, Eddie Alvarez.
Hey,